In this video, we're going to take a look at how to perform a braid stitch. We use the braid stitch for all kinds of mending, for holes and repairs here in the shop, but one of the things that we like to use it most for are stretch. So I've got the bottom of a legging here, and leggings have a really extreme four-way stretch. So we need a mending procedure that can stretch with the fabric. What we're going to do is take as best a matching color as we can find. And so here we've got this kind of periwinkle purple. And we're only going to do one strand doubled over with our needle. And then we're going to put a very small knot at the bottom. We want this to be really invisible. Little tails. All right. Then I'm reaching in and kind of stretching the fabric over my finger to give me a little bit of tension, again, because it's a stretch fabric. And then I'm taking the needle and grabbing the tiniest bit and starting on the whole side so that that little knot is going to be hidden right there. So that's the inside. Where you see my finger is the inside. Then we come just a little ways up and we start taking these little bites on either side of the hole. Trying to keep our stitches very close to each other and very close to the edge. And I'm not pulling very tightly right now because I want to keep being able to see the stitches. But as I pull them, and the stitches become closer, that's where you see the hole starting to close. There we go. Just trying to get really close to that edge and really close to each other. And we're always coming from the whole side, under the fabric, and out the edge. Coming in from the hole, out the fabric, toward the outer edge. That's how we are braiding the stitch together, braiding the clothing together, and also giving it that four-way stretch stability so that these can remain performance wear. Heavy use, high function, but without holes. Going to get a few more stitches. I'm going to do one on either side. A little too much. See, I'm really only grabbing a few threads at a time. And now I'm going to gently, I'm going to put this thumb on top of the mend and gently pull. I'm stabilizing the hole by holding it, but then I'm pulling firm but still gently to tighten up those stitches because I want to make it so that it's really difficult to see them. You see that? Then, when I think I've finally gotten it tight enough, I'm going to knot us off. So I'm going to stick my needle through to the back. So we are just knotting off. So we've pulled that nice and tight. We have a simple little knot there on the back. I'm just testing it a little. We're going to clip those threads really close there. Okay. And that can be washed, obviously worn, stretched, and should give this customer another whole lifetime with these pants. Beautiful. Ooh, love it. And it's as simple as that. So the two things that we want to make sure of are that we have a really good, as good a color match for the thread as we can, just in case we see those little stitches, and that at the end we want to pull firmly with the thread, but not too tight that we pull the stitches out. So there's a really happy medium there, and feeling, holding the hole with one thumb and gently pulling the stitches as they tighten. You'll actually be able to see them tighten and That's key. That's where we want to be.